Welcome to Pod Crawlers. I'm Eric.
And I'm Kelly and Def.
We have a loaded episode. 4 movies we will talk about.
4 movies?
4 movies.
Are you out of your mind?
No. Yes. The I-3, or...
The I-10, or the I-Infinity.
Hellboy 2, which...
What's the... Something of the Golden Army, or isn't it?
The Golden Army.
The Golden Army.
Sunshine, which I don't think has another title other than Boring Shit. And Perfect Stranger.
Not the TV show.
No, although you wish that Balky was in it. Podcrawlers@gmail.com is our email address. Also want to remind everyone that Halloween is coming up real soon.
Yeah, get your costumes ready.
We here haven't discussed our special Halloween episode. I don't know if we're ever going to do one. Probably not.
We'll see.
We'll see. But it's not going to be like last year. Last year was kind of a unique concept, and I kind of don't want to copy that.
Okay.
I just want to do something different.
What did we do last year?
It was the 13 creepy movie moments.
That's right.
Followed by our personal paranormal experiences. And hey, maybe our Halloween episode, I could just edit all those 13 into one, and that'll be it. It's kind of cheesy, but...
I don't know. We'll see.
Something new? Right.
We might do something new.
All right.
Like maybe we'll do some EVP work in
our
our new place and see if we come up with anything.
Yes.
That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah.
Like, what if, people are listening to our podcast right now and they're hearing other voices in the background and they're like, wow, Kelly and Eric, they must have kids, or,
neighbors.
There might be a neighbor or somebody else in the room. No, it's just us, so,
That's creepy.
Let us know if you hear any strange outside noises.
Please let us know.
Podcrawlers@gmail.com.
Yes.
Anyway.
Awesome. Anywho. Let's kick things off with the I-3. Or the I-10, or the I-Infinity.
Yes.
This is...
a Penn Brothers masterpiece.
I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece, but it's pretty damn good. It's... Oh, you.
No, go ahead.
It's about a group of friends who are not high school age, but in their early 20s.
College age, yeah.
Who are just hanging out and they want to see ghosts. I don't want to give anything away because, there's not much to it, but part of the fun of the movie is what happens, and just it's fun. I don't want to say it's a straight-up comedy, because it's really not. It's a horror comedy.
Yeah.
And there's horror in it, and it's serious. But
it's fun.
It's fun.
Very fun.
Yes. It's, like I said, it's like the first Ghostbusters, kind of, or...
Kind of.
Kind of.
More horrific, though.
Yeah, definitely more horrific. The gist of it is that they find a book. Well, one of the people has a book that has the 10 ways to find spirits or to see spirits. And the first one references the first movie where you get the eye transplant. Mm-hmm. And the second one references the second movie where a pregnant woman who commits suicide will see ghosts.
Yeah.
And then it goes from there, opening an umbrella in a closed room, or
being upside down,
sticking your head between your legs, smearing graveyard dirt over your eyes.
Yeah.
There's other things that are explored in this movie. Some to great comic effect. For instance, the one where you go to the crossroads with a bowl of food. Mm-hmm. It's both frightening, actually. It was really chilling, but also funny.
Yeah. This is really an enjoyable movie. If you like, horror movies, but sometimes, they're too tense for you or whatever, this is kind of a good mixture of where, you still get that effect, but there's a little bit of lightness involved with it.
Right.
And that's a perfect example why I love Danny and Oxide Pang.
They did it right this time.
They are really great. They're talented. I think they would be probably pretty cool guys too, just to hang out with, Obviously creative. So, definite thumbs up from me.
Yeah, I would go as far and give it a Podcrawler's recommendation.
I agree.
It's definitely a sequel. I enjoyed it more than the first two Eye movies. Because with the first Eye movie, you had the ending, which for me marred the movie. I could have done without that. The Eye 2, I didn't know what the hell it was about by reading the back of the box. And as the movie was progressing, I'm like, I don't even think the Pang brothers know exactly what the plot is. Mm-hmm. It kind of was just there. This movie
was like self-contained, kind of.
Yeah.
With vague references to
to the other two
movies. I think it was done well.
And it does reference the first movie too, where the kid's in the stairwell crying about his report card. Did you see that part?
Yeah.
Real funny stuff. Totally worthy sequel, which lives up to the expectations of the first two. The next movie, however, is a sequel that, in my opinion, does not live up to the expectations the first one created.
But it wasn't that bad.
No.
It wasn't as bad as a lot of people said it was.
And it's not a bad movie if you've never seen the first one. And if the first one ever existed, this would be...
Okay,
yeah. Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. Or Lord of the Rings, or I don't know, you name it.
Any
Never-ending Story 666.
Science fiction type fantasy movie.
Yeah, not so much sci-fi, but there's a lot of fantasy, and I hope whatever the director's name is, Guillermo del Toro, got his Pan's Labyrinth fetish out. Really.
But what I love is that he was the director of the first one.
Right.
But when the second one came out, everybody made such a big deal from the director of Pan's Labyrinth. Not from the director of Hellboy, but from the director of Pan's Labyrinth. Come on.
Right.
I do have to admit, though, that some of the creatures that he created for this movie I enjoyed.
I agree.
I thought some of the makeup was really top-notch and neat, although some of it was, cheesy. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't mind the Golden Army story if it wasn't a Hellboy story.
Yeah, if it was like
If it had more horror in it, like the first one did. That's what Hellboy's about. I've read the comics, and there is fantasy elements. There are fantasy elements, but this was totally reminded me of the Never-Ending Story. Just kind of like that secret world where all the monsters and shit are. It's like,
well, this was really different from the first one because the first one makes you really sympathetic and empathetic with Hellboy.
Right.
And this one, not so much.
It was just plot. Like, I really couldn't get into any character.
You can't say that. Ape Sapien?
That is true. But that seemed kind of trite.
Is my favorite.
Yeah, but his storyline just seemed like, oh, that's predictable.
I know, but it was sad,
cute.
And I love him.
Yeah, I agree.
He's like my favorite character from there. Because he's fun.
It's fun.
Anyway,
I don't know. I wasn't disappointed with the movie, but in my head, I'm constantly comparing it to the first, and I can't help but do that. And it just doesn't compare to the first. The first blows it out of the water.
However, we went to the same place that we saw the first one in.
A dinner theater, yes.
And we had some really kick-ass food, so, And the tickets were only $3 each.
However, the food was...
Lots of money.
Right. We walked out, it was like $50.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We enjoyed ourselves.
It was a good time.
I don't think I would have enjoyed myself as much as if we had just gone to the theater that was not a dinner theater and just sat through it.
I agree.
So I'm kind of glad that we waited, even though we were worried that we weren't going to be able to see it in the theater.
The food and the beer helped get me through it. Moving on to another disappointment.
Well,
more of a disappointment.
A huge disappointment.
Sunshine.
You mean the core?
Sunshine.
You mean the core?
The core in space.
You mean the core?
The core in space. The Core meets 2001.
Okay.
Sunshine is brought to us by Danny Boyle, who directed 28 Days Later, among other things. 28 Days Later, great movie.
Yeah.
And both movies, Sunshine and 28 Days Later, star Cillian Murphy, who...
I love Cillian Murphy.
Great actor.
This had... Wasn't it?
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. I was about to call him Paul Walker. I'm like, I know that's not right.
The other Paul Walker.
He was pretty good in it, though.
Chris Evans surprised the hell out of me. Because I saw his name in the credits, and I'm like, I don't know about this. Did a damn good job. He did a good job, and his character was written well.
Yeah.
Which I can't say much about the rest of the script.
But see, I didn't really care for Cillian Murphy's character. Because he was basically a whiny bitch.
He was. And Cillian Murphy played it good.
Yeah, does Cillian Murphy ever not play a whiny bitch? I mean, I know he was Scarecrow, but even then, I mean, you had to put on a mask to be a big man.
Right.
And, I don't know. I guess my favorite Cillian Murphy is 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
Probably because I really haven't seen much else. But,
sure.
Whatever.
The movie itself, basically, it's the future. I don't know how far, like, was it 60 years in the future?
I don't remember.
And I'm sorry, but unless we make technological advances like today, and money does not become an issue ever, we're never going to get to that point in 60 years.
No.
A ship was sent to the sun to reignite it because the sun is failing for some reason, which is never stated.
Well, they kind of allude to the fact that we screwed up the planet.
But why would that affect the sun?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
And the ship's mission, they fail. 7 years later, another ship is sent to do the same thing. And they come across the previous ship. And things start happening. And it's very slow. It's pretty. The cinematography and everything is great.
It is.
The shot's great. But
even the ideas, you know, some of the stuff that we see on the ship, it's good ideas. I just don't know why it went so horribly wrong.
Spoiler alert, because we have to mention, I don't know about you, but I was trying to figure out what was the big deal. Why did the ship fail, the first mission?
Yes.
And we find out that basically the captain went crazy.
Yeah.
Like he was like, this is God telling us
we are horrible people, basically. Horrible people.
Humans had their chance. It's done.
They all deserve to die.
I was thinking along the lines of like an Event Horizon, perhaps. Because they mention, and the characters in the film mention that as you get closer to the sun, time and space become warped and distorted.
Right.
So I thought maybe something like that had to do with it. But no. It was basically a psychotic... It was like Silence of the Lambs, basically. He gets on the ship. He starts killing people. It's just... It's a mess.
It was
really
ridiculous. Really, really stupid. And then you're thinking... He's been in that ship for 7 years.
Yeah.
How is that possible? And it's not like he was sickly or anything like that.
Well, his skin was all fucked up.
Right, but he was...
He was strong and healthy.
Exactly. Healthy enough to start killing people who have just come from Earth. So, it's not like these people have been up in space for 7 years and they have no food or no oxygen.
Right.
It was a little ridiculous. Well, more than a little ridiculous.
Not a recommendation, huge disappointment. Because when I first heard about the movie and who was involved and what it was about, I had high hopes. Saw a preview and I had high hopes, but this totally killed it.
Not so much.
Moving on to a movie that kind of did the inverse. I didn't have high hopes and I really didn't want to see this movie. I'm kind of glad I did. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Perfect Stranger, starring Halle Berry and Bruce Willis.
I used to like Bruce Willis, but as the years have gone on, I realized that he plays the same character in every movie. Now, I don't think this is just typecasting, because he's a pretty big actor. I think he just can act only one way.
Well, he's not an actor. He is a movie star. There's a difference.
But you know what? That's the kind of actor, that's the kind of person you needed for the role that he was playing in this movie. So it worked.
Right.
Granted, it probably could have been anybody.
It could. Seriously.
But
anybody in this movie could have been.
He didn't make it worse.
No.
Surprisingly enough.
And Bruce Willis, he has that charisma, which no matter what the movie he's in, it's just it makes it better just because, I don't know, there's just something about him. He could be a dick in real life, probably is. But when he's in a movie, it's just like, oh, okay. It's kind of entertaining. And
Halle Berry, who I'm usually not a fan of, and I'm not saying that this movie made me a fan of her, but again, she was a good choice for this role, I feel.
Yes.
And she played typical Halle Berry role.
Basically. Basically. Want to say that Giovanni Ribisi's in it, and he plays a slightly less retard in this movie. Talking about typecast, does he always have to play either a retard or a misfit?
He's a psycho. He's,
Spoiler alert, if we mention anything like that, he's a psycho.
Sociopath or something.
Gist of the movie, without giving anything away, is that she's a newspaper reporter whose friend winds up dead, and mentions that she was having an affair with this advertising agency president.
Yeah.
And so Halle Berry investigates, and in this movie, things are definitely not what they appear to be.
Definitely not.
It is predictable to a point. Like, you could probably figure out, oh, hey, this is going to happen, or this is the reason. But there's an extra kick to things.
Which is, I think, the reason why they did that. Because they were like, well, here's this twist here, but that's predictable. Here's this twist. But guess what? Bam.
Mm-hmm.
So, I wouldn't say that I really recommend this movie, but it's pretty good. It's decent. It's watchable.
Yeah, if it's ever on USA or TNT, viewer, listener, go ahead, TiVo it and watch it. It's better than Sunshine. It's better than Hellboy. I enjoyed it more than Hellboy, too.
I agree.
Good movie, I guess. Plus, we didn't have to pay to see it.
Exactly.
Perfect Stranger. All right, I guess that's it. We were going to do not a feature, but we're going to come up with original Columbus Day horror movies.
Like we used to come up with our holiday horror movies.
But, how many variations of Christopher Columbus and Native Americans can you can you do?
Oh, gosh. Insert joke here.
Yeah, right. Well, it's funny because the day before Columbus Day is Indigenous Peoples Day. It's kind of like, what? Really? Well, I think Columbus Day is one of the most pointless holidays ever. It's just an excuse to get off. Well, to have off from work.
Well, you know.
I'd rather see people get off for Halloween
I
instead
agree.
of Columbus Day. I mean, really.
I agree. I mean,
Halloween is like New Year's Eve. It's party night.
it's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun and shenanigans.
Yes. So no Columbus Day horror movies this year. Maybe we'll do Thanksgiving and Christmas ones again if we're still doing the show in a month's time.
Gosh, a month.
This year's over. 2008.
That's scary.
Right around the corner, the Pod Crawlies, 2008 edition. It's kind of been a ho-hum year for movies that we've seen. Nothing's really stood out as like a Transformers or a Rob Zombie Halloween. Well, those were the good and bad.
Yes, the exact, opposites of each other.
I don't know. It's going to be an interesting
I think it's not going to be so clear-cut for us this year like it kind of was last year.
Last year, things, yeah. So, it's going to be very interesting. Podcrawlers@gmail.com is our email address.
By the way,
BTW, as the kids say.
Is that what the kids say?
They don't say it. Kids don't talk anymore.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
That's right. We have text messages and IMs and
Stuff.
all kinds of fun
Yes.
electronic
Is it fun?
stuff. I don't know. I like websites. I like Facebook.
I like the interweb.
The interweb. Brought to you in part by... who knows? Aliens from outer space.
Anywho, I'm Eric.
And I'm Kelly.
And you've been listening to Pod Crawlers.